Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video, and today we're finally going to be taking a look at the Monster High Haunt Couture Draculaura to close out the series. And before we start, I'm Chaymie and I like to make toy videos here on my channel, so make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you would like to stay tuned for more toy video content. Starting off with the box, so as usual, it features the foil colored lines as well as glossed icons representing Draculaura. The faux leather plaque in the middle has to be my favorite part, featuring foiled versions of Draculaura's iconic skeleton as well as the Monster High emblem. Here we have the certificate of authenticity with a diary intro from Draculaura, and on the back it has the signature of the designer, which is Rebecca Shipman. The inside of the front cover holds her diary, and it has a nice leather pattern printed on it with glossed details and lots of diary entries from Draculaura in her handwriting, so I can't wait to read them. She is posed very nicely in the box, so I'm just taking one mental picture of her original box posing before we take her out. A few snips here and there, and she's out of her coffin. Before we move on to the details, as usual, here is a 360 look of Draculaura out of the box. Her face paint is super cute. I love the way her eyes are painted and her little heart, but the same cannot be said for her hair. We'll get into that in a bit later. She also has a little cute beret on top that is made out of felt material and has embroideries that spells out the words vamp and a little tiny bat. Aside from her bangs, the rest of her hair seems to be pretty much gel-free. For her jewelry, she has her iconic bobby pin earrings, but now in pink chrome. Her hair is like a 360 from Claudine, where Claudine's hair right out of the box was so good. Her hair is just very sticky, matted, and frizzy. And because of the way it was packaged, there's also like this big giant bald spot in the middle. I also wish it had more pink streaks on the back. And before I move on to the rest, here is a close-up at her little bag. So the design is quite similar to Frankie's bag. It's a faux leather material with printed designs, with 2 straps and zipper details. She also has her pink coffin-shaped ring, which is really cute and really tiny, so I think I'm gonna lose it in like 5 minutes. Her cape also has 2 elastic loops at the end, so you can loop her hand into them and do some really cool poses with them. Here, I'm just cutting off the elastics that are holding down her necklace so we can actually take off the cape. With that said, here is a closer look at her necklace, and it's sculpted very nicely. I love all the intricate details, the black hearts, and it's a really nice necklace. And here is her cape. So on the inside is pink satin with these black lines shaped like spiderweb patterns, and on the back it's just black with pink sparkles all over, and they do kind of shed a little bit. So as her main ensemble, she is wearing this really puffy sleeved white blouse underneath that is really cute. The sleeves are black lace with more white lace trims at the end, and it's just giving me really like Lolita vibes, which is really cute. Moving on with the rest of her outfits, first up we have her belt, and I really love the belt. Originally I thought they were all one sculpted piece, but no. So you have one black main piece, and all these little dangly hearts are individual pieces that are hooked onto holes of the belt, so that's just really cool. Her skirt features 2 layers, and the top layer is this really sparkly sheer material with the black spider web patterns printed, and underneath she has this solid satin pink dress with black lace trim. Then she got her black lace leggings and the same style of black trim at the end. Finally, we go to her shoes. Her shoes are nicely sculpted. I love that all the hearts and the buckles are painted black, and even the black like platform part of her shoe has really nicely sculpted details in them. And I really like the detail sculpted on the actual part of the heel as well, because it almost looks like it's like either a vampire fang, but I think it looks like a stake, you know, like a stake that you would drive through a vampire's heart, and I think that's a nice touch. I couldn't resist showing you guys a better look at her belt and how nicely it's made. And the blouse is a separate piece all on its own. And here, I actually put Draculaura's cape on her skirt as an overskirt because I kind of like it that way. And also because I just really love how intricately the top part is made, and I don't want the cape to hide that because I just love the puffy sleeve so much and I want them to be seen. So overall, I think Draculaura was such a fantastic way to close out the first wave of Haunt Couture dolls because I honestly do think she is the best out of the three in terms of the actual design and the execution, and I think it just really worked on her. Like everything on her works and it just feels so Draculaura, from the color scheme to the outfit that she's actually wearing, the shoes, the boots, everything. I just love it. One big giant complaint that I have about her is actually the execution of the hair. Like, the hair was just playline quality. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's been styled at all. It was just rooted in the factory. They gelled the bangs and the rest of the hair is just right out of the loom and stuffed in a box. And I think it should have been nicely styled. Like, I understand playline dolls, but this is like this collector level quality with a collector price tag. So I don't think they should have come with hair like this, you know? I mean, it's still an easy fix. I can easily restyle her hair like a lot of other collectors who would be restyling her, but at the same time, if we're gonna be paying this amount of money for these dolls, we shouldn't have to restyle. And here is a side-by-side look of the Haunt Couture Draculaura and the OG Draculaura, although she is a 2013 re-release. And I just love that, you know, they kind of dialed the colors all the way up. The original Draculaura featured more softer, like a pastel kind of pink, but they made it like a super hot pink on the Haunt Couture doll, and I think it worked nicely. I also think it would have been really cool if she had an actual working umbrella instead of the bag that was already very similar to Frankie's. Now here are all three Haunt Couture dolls that we have so far: Frankie, Claudine, and Draculaura. So overall, for what it's worth, they're not perfect, none of them are. They have their own little problems here and there, but I guess that's just life, you know, nothing is really perfect. So we just have to be grateful with what we got and what we have. Overall, I just think it's a really, really nice comeback for Monster High. They did such a fantastic job with the designs. There are certain areas where execution should have and could have been better, but nonetheless, I'm happy that I got them. And I'm just really excited for Laguna and Cleo. Hopefully they might surprise us with a Ghoulia, I don't know. But, you know, whatever they do, whoever they do, I just really hope they do our ghouls right. And judging from this current three, I'm sure they will be. So that's it. That was my video on the Haunt Couture Draculaura doll from Monster High. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I know Draculaura was one of the, if not the most popular release of this line, and she sold out the quickest. So let me know in the comments below, did you manage to get her? What do you think about her? What do you think about all three of them? What do you think about the whole line in general? Sound off in the comments below. You can also check me out on Instagram at Chaymie Creates for more toy photography. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up, like, and subscribe. It'll really help out my channel. But once again, thanks so much, and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye!